And then here I am, my inner adrenaline junkie, coming out asking to go for some spins and flips. If you decide to come fly and you do want to do some of these things, I would definitely say just at least don't eat right before.
Now I'm like, do I want to learn?
3 and 4. The 4 things.
I need to know that?
No, I'm just gonna like hook you in and you'll be like, okay, you did it. Okay. I'll meet you over there by my glider. Yeah, I'm about to go fly.
It's at the po-pos. I'm gonna shut us down.
Okay, move this way. About to get tangled. Because the little winch helps y'all get up quicker, you know?
Okay.
It's my first time, but I think we got it.
Yeah.
She's never seen any of your videos. She knows you're a total noob.
You've done it, so I think together. All right, girl, come on in.
Have fun. Don't drop that phone.
We're running out of gas.
Online. Igual sin gasolina. Don't comer gas. Put your feet inside of here. I like how she has sound effects.
Step forward a little bit. Come closer.
What about 3 and 4?
You don't need those. You're good. Those 2 should be. I'm checking.
So your hand should go underneath here. And it's gonna pinch you a little bit until we turn. And then it'll be wide and thick and then we're gonna look that way when we're facing there. You just gotta keep your eyes here.
On Mercury.
Yeah. And I'll be like, go on. Then we take off.
Oh God, okay. Oh, what am I doing? Pterodactyl, Grifflehanthone.
We weren't mic'd up, and once the motor turned on, it was really hard to hear anything that we were saying and like what my reactions were. So I wanted to give you a little glimpse into what was going on in my mind. At this point, I'm thinking, what have I gotten myself into? I've already forgotten everything that he's told me. I just remember that he said run. He put a very big emphasis on running and making sure I keep running until I'm in the air. So at this point, I'm waiting for him to kind of let me know when we're gonna start running, which is now. And I'm just letting my little legs keep going until we're up. And then thinking, oh my God, I'm actually doing this. Okay, cool. But at least my job is done, and I can just trust Matt for the rest of this. We ended up flying at sunset time, which was amazing. If you have the opportunity to do that, I highly recommend it. I just remember thinking, oh my God, this just doesn't feel like real life. It feels like I'm in a movie or in a game. Couldn't stop recording, clearly. And although you can't hear anything that we're saying, we can actually talk to each other through the helmets because there's audio. And so he would be telling me things that I can look out for, and we were just chatting about life. It was really, really cool. And I just think I said, oh my God, this is beautiful about 50,000 times, and telling him he had such a cool life. And although I'm not someone who's too scared of heights, I felt like this is not scary at all. Maybe that has to do with Matt and how much you just feel like you trust him, or maybe the fact that it just doesn't feel like real life. But even my friends who are really scared of heights and they get nervous and anxious, I told them, like, I think you'd actually really like this. So this is something that I would suggest just giving it a try if you even have the slightest interest in trying it out.
Kristen was really a great sport for the entire thing.
We flew around like pretty casual, just enjoying the views, but I always see Matt doing these crazy flips and stuff, so I started asking some questions. And so he starts to show me a few different things that we could do. So one was like this rocking motion, which is cool. This one actually made me feel a little more like, ooh, than spinning around, which I then asked next. But if that's not something that you're into, he made it very clear that you kind of let him know like what you're comfortable with, and he's more than happy to respect that. He really wants to make sure that everyone has a great time and has fun flying. And then here I am, my inner adrenaline junkie, coming out asking to go for some spins and flips. I'm not really someone that gets motion sickness, and I didn't. I felt fine, I felt good. And if I would have, then I would have said something and then he would have stopped. But if you decide to come fly and you do want to do some of these things, I would definitely say just at least don't eat right before. But if you're at least open to trying it out, I think it's something you should definitely do, because you just, again, it feels like you're in a game or in a movie, and you get like this little tiny rush of adrenaline. And I don't understand how, like, my eyes are all over the place. I don't understand how Matt can have so much control over this thing while flipping in the air, but I guess that's why he's the professional here and I'm not the one flying us.
Matt is definitely a pro.
Then he brought me down by the beach, and it was actually really nice to see things from this perspective as well. You're just kind of cruising over the ground. It's a different angle and perspective than when you're really high up in the sky.
You really can't help but wonder what they were talking about with those looks she's giving him.
The sunset was beautiful, and being able to see it from this perspective was really nice, but it almost in a way ruined all my future sunsets, because now all I think about is, wow, this is a beautiful sunset, but it would be better if I was in the sky. Then we started passing over some of the grassy areas, and he was able to point some things out, like a little deers running around, the little Bambis, which was cool. I don't know how he could even spot that because there's just so much going on, you know, being in the sky. But he, I think, this comes at such a natural thing to him that he's able to not focus as much on the flying and then be able to focus on things that are more in the moment. So that was also really nice to have because he could bring awareness to all these other things that I would have missed. And although I wish we could have just flown around forever until the sunset was completely gone, we had been up for a while, so it was time to come back down, and I just kept thinking, oh, I'm about to eat sorry, but that's really what was going on through my mind. And I just remember thinking, okay, I don't remember what he said, but I'm just gonna keep running. Somehow I managed to not fall, but I think Matt did all the work. And then you just have this realization of, oh my God, I just did that. It's so cool. When can I do this again? How can I do this again?
That was super easy. Well, you did all the work, but
You did great. You did great. We'll step to our right a little bit, and that's it.
I love it. That's awesome.
Thank you so
much. Okay, so do I?
Like, hang on to this, and then these for your ears. Pretty cool. Okay, you're free to step out.
Oh my God, it's like this weird, crazy echo. Hey, nice camera.
Yes.
I love it. Thank you so much. I want to do this like all the time now.
Yeah.
Like, now I'm like, do I want to learn?
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Right? I mean, that's a great testimonial, though.
Hey.
So,
I survived!
hi, we survived. Sunset.
That was perfect. The sunset was awesome.
We saw Bambi.
Yeah.
You saw the deers running?
Yeah.
Cool, right? Yeah. Like National Geographic. Runner, I'm not so badass.
You're great. You're a good runner, too.
Thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe.